Yo, it's Jin, West 9, West 10. Now, listen, you don't want to see the Jin side of me. And don't run cause I always win hide and seek. And I can tell from your fake grin that you're kinda weak. Trust me, the feeling of sin's kinda bleak. Dying with the devil when I sign the sheet. Stressed out, let me find the sheep. Smoke's trapped like a pedo through the keyhole trying to peek. Lungs like a wooden chest it creaks. Believe me, I'm unique, I rhyme in heaps. Constantly commit crime in streets. Not a vermin but a grinded cheese. Eyes for something that shines or squeeze. Bring life to the muzzle of a 9-inch sneeze. Have a dozen of you make neat lines of freeze. Sipping liquor puts my mind at ease. And surely wanna taste me like China tea. Shh, I just want some silence please. Lord, let me resign in peace. Look, I was brought up in that place where you gotta defy the law to live. Only escape I see is the piff. Puff, puff, give, crumble and grind. Bed system so I can't think with a straight mind. Chest so tight it feels like I'm harnessed. Gotta have something like cat's eyes to see past the darkness. No place to be weak, seduction technique make it seem like I'm harmless. But don't be deceived, I'm streetwise and heartless. Creep by your partners, cause you're chilling with the white boys, cheap pints and lagers. No time for laughters. See back then, I had enough of saying okay. Seeing broke days, call me the chef, see. Cooking the coke pays, I'm stressed out so I smoke haze. The weeds green like the grass where the goats graze. You can see the grey hairs, nigga, I provoke age. And don't put yourself on my shoes cause you can't afford them. Forgive me Allah, I let the ting bark, it floored him. His partner try run but my nigga actually caught him. He bored him and now he's doing time with the birds. While his mama's doing time in the church singing hallelujah. I'd rather do crime than work, fam, I'm sick like that. I'll push a blade in a nigga quick like that. Fill up the clip and let the six like that. Invaders cross the border, they just slip right back. I made the money, now I could just sip ice jack these. Cause I'm like a mousetrap, I stick to cheese. On point, I don't close my eyes even when I sneeze. Cross the line, you get clapped by a peasant, that's Egyptianese. Cause niggas get wrapped like a present on Christmas Eve. Jeez. Where am I at? Look. Half of these rappers claiming that they burst the matic. I'll let their soul fly from first to attic. And even further, fam, I squeeze the burner. Release the heat into beef, make a burger. Covered in ketchup, I'm that brother that gets up. And don't blame me if your brother's covered in red tough. You won't find me bunning that wet stuff. I'll be running from feds cuffs. And on a rainy day, fam, I don't slip in the wet mud. Carnival, you'll be slipping in West Cuz, dripping in next blood. I don't run from trouble, but I'm thinking the rest does. That's why I carry metal. Whether it's a strally or a blade, it will settle deep in your chest. Click the switch, heat you up like a kettle. I'm lean from the cess. The weeds healing the stress, and too much niggas talk grease, but they're effed. I let one off in the air and feed him the rest. Hard times got me dealing with meth. Your baby mama looking at me like he's looking fresh, but you're looking down thinking he's looking vexed. So nigga, don't approach me. I'll cook you with the flame like roast beef. The road's deep. I load heat, so don't speak. You won't sleep.